chair today. So with chair yoga, of course you need a chair, preferably something that does not have any wheels, and then preferably something that does not have any arms on it. So that's the most ideal thing for chair yoga. And you don't have to have a mat down on the floor. It's nice to have, it's not ideal to have. So keep that in mind as well when you're going throughout the practice. All right? One of those things that you may want to have is a strap. So making sure that you have your yoga strap, this is something that will help you throughout the practice. So keep that in mind as well. We're going to use this to kind of open ourselves up, and then also your blocks. So all of that should be right nice and handy. Get all of that stuff ready. So again, grace is the intention word. I need a little bit of grace this morning, so I definitely thank you all for joining. Get all of your things, and let's get ready to practice. We're going to get ready to get ourselves ready for our practice today. Oh, I am ready. I don't know about you. All right. And again, technology, it's all right. We're going to make it through today. I don't like how that sounds, so we're going to continue to do it a different way, because I don't really like how that sounds at all. I tell you one thing, this technology going to work itself out before next week, because next week is my birthday, and we're going to work this out. Did you know that I'm turning 31 again? Did I tell you that? No? Okay. I'm turning 31 again. It's all good. 31 again. For all those people out there. 31 again. Ain't nothing wrong to turn 31 again. All right, let's settle ourselves down. Get ourselves ready for our practice. Connect your feet to the ground. Settle yourself here, because that's the best way to be. We're going to take a deep breath in through the nose. Breathe in. And exhale, let it out. I thank you so much for joining me on this side. Oh, we made it. We're still here regardless, by God's grace. So as we begin to just settle ourselves and get ourselves ready for our practice, we're going to uncross those feet, uncurl our toes, and just get ourselves ready today. We're thankful, we're grateful for being here. Having that opportunity to wake up again, we give thanks. So as you begin to just settle yourself today, being mindful of giving grace to those that you may come in contact with. Maybe not knowing all the things that they had to do just to get out of bed. So giving that grace. And then I want you to give that grace to yourself. Because however you arrived here today, it may not have been easy, but you made it. So give yourself that grace as well. And as we just prepare ourselves for our practice, our day, our weekend, this new month, we remember to take that grace with us as we walk through life. Just taking a few seconds here, just taking it all in, mentally arriving here within this space. And when you're ready, on that inhale, we bring our arms up overhead, bring it up. Maybe touch the hands together. And on that exhale, take it down. Come all the way down, forward fold here. Tuck your chin into your chest. Release your head down. Take 2 more breaths. Now Now as you begin to just lay here, just relax your head. Let your head completely relax down. Let your fingertips come towards the earth. Release the tension on the back of your head and your lower back. Tucking your chin into your chest. And when you're ready, slowly bringing yourself back up, one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. Release your head here. Relax your shoulders. We're going to bring those shoulders up towards our ears. And exhale, take it down. Bring it up. And take it down. Go ahead and take that right ear down towards your right shoulder. Feel that stretch on your neck. Give yourself some love today. And then bring it back up to center and over to the opposite side. Again, giving yourself lots of love. And then taking it back up to center. Take the chin down towards the chest. And on that inhale, take it back up. Bringing it back to center. Just give yourself a little rock here. Oh, take a moment, move your shoulders. I want you to mentally arrive here within this space. Get yourself ready for your practice. Get all your stuff together. And then bring yourself up towards the front of your seat. Make sure that your feet are planted down on the mat. Readjust wherever possible. I want you to spread those toes out. With your feet flat on the ground, I want you to lift your toes up. So lift your toes up. Feel that stretch along the shin. Root down into your sit bones. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe you notice that this is a little bit intense just to hold those toes back. And it's okay. Accept where you are. Taking your toes down. Let all toes just relax here. Take a moment to release the toes. Any tension. Then we're going to lift our right foot. So lift that right foot. You're going to stretch that knee out. Extend the knee. Flex the toes back. And then point the toes. Did I mention about moisturizing? So when we do chair yoga, we do want to moisturize our feet a little bit. Because we're going to move our feet. And we're going to use our hands to move our feet. So flex your toes back. And then point it down. And flex it back. And point it down. And then I want you to hug the knees into the chest. Hug it in. We're going to start warming up our body. Rock it out. And cross it over. I tell you, this music does not sound the same without the speaker. Technology. Go ahead and lower your thigh down. Give yourself a moment. Wiggle your toes. And then we're going to take our fingers, take it in between our toes. So take it in between. And just go ahead and move it around. Now you may notice that it's a little bit tight in between your toes. That's okay. Get it in there as much as you can. And then once you get it all the way up to that point where it's good, go ahead and move your feet around. Move your toes. You got this. Keep going. That music is not going to hit like it normally hit. But we're going to keep going because it's live. And that's what live is about, right? It's not always going to be perfect. Life ain't perfect. Keep going. And you keep going, right? It is what it is. All right. Now I want you to take it front and back. So we did it in a circle. I want you to take it front and back. Move your toes. We don't realize that we don't give our toes as much love as we should. And now with your circles, take it the opposite direction. So whatever way you went, go the opposite way. And I don't know about you, but this actually feels really good to me because I don't give my toes as much love as I should. And this feels really good. So I love to do any type of yoga with my toes. All right, and release. Hug the knees back into the chest. Give it a rock. And lower it down. We're going to do that same thing on the opposite side. So go to the opposite foot. Again, you're going to extend that foot out. Flex the toes back towards your body. Flex the toes back. Point it down. Hold it here. And then flex it back. Point it down. And flex it back. Go ahead and give those toes a little wiggle. Hug the knee into the chest. Go ahead and give it a rock. And cross it over. Go ahead and lower that thigh down. Give yourself a little rock here. We're going to take our hand, other side, bring it through, just like the other one. One side's going to be different, so that's okay, wherever you are. Go ahead and bring it forward and back, and then in your circles. So take it to the max of where you can get your hand. Preferably, you'd like to get it to come all the way to the crease. That's the most ideal spot. Maybe it doesn't come there, that's okay. You do it to your comfort level wherever you are. And then other side. Go ahead and bring it the other way. All right. And now front and back. So we're just really going to move the feet a little bit, give the toes some love. So I do have a yoga for toes that's all about the feet. That was by special request. Special request. All right, go ahead and release it out. We're going to hug the knee back into the chest. Hug it in. Give it a rock. And lower down. Go ahead and plant your feet. I want you to sit towards the edge of your chair. Get nice and comfortable here. We're going to bring our arms, extend them up overhead. Gaze up. And on that exhale, hinge forward. This is our seated forward fold. Come all the way down. Tuck your chin. Relax here. Keep breathing. We're going to grab opposite elbows here. Go ahead and grab opposite elbows. Release the tension in your shoulders. Release your head. Give yourself a rock. And when you're ready, go ahead and release it down. We're going to take ourselves to a flat back here. Release those shoulders back. On that exhale, lower down. And when you're ready, gently come all the way up. Bring those arms up overhead. We're going to interlace our fingers, bring them up towards the ceiling. Palms come up towards the ceiling. Release the shoulders away from your ears on that exhale. Your gaze, your drishti point is going to be right in front of you, something that's not moving. So don't look at me, I'm going to be moving. Focus on something that isn't moving. That's going to keep you settled into your seat. On that exhale, we're going to hinge over towards the right side. So hinge over. Feel that side stretch. Keep yourself rooted within your seat. You're going to feel that side stretch all along your body. Again, keep the shoulders away from your ears. Turn your gaze up towards the ceiling. Keep going. And take it back up. And over to the opposite side. Again, keep yourself rooted here within your seat. You may want to hinge all the way. No, just keep it upright. Keep those arms open. Maybe gaze up towards the ceiling. And on that exhale, bring it right back. Release the arms. Go ahead and roll out your wrist on the way down. Roll out those wrists. I know those arms may start to burn. That's good. That's a good thing. Very nice. I want you to hold yourself here. So come back into your seat. Rock back. Rock back. Plant your feet. You can bring your hands down towards the chair legs or maybe the seat of your chair. I want you to sit up nice and tall, shoulders back. Bringing your feet down. We're going to release that right foot. Bring it up. Just let it hover here, wherever you are. We're going to flex the toes back, even just right here. That's okay, wherever you are. So wherever it is, I want you to engage your quads. Flex your toes back. Engage those quads. Keep breathing. We're holding here. And then now let's add the arms. So let's sweep that right arm also overhead. Sweep it up. Keep breathing. Maybe you take that hand down, gaze up towards the ceiling, and sweep that arm down. We're going to swap it out. Other hand, bring it up. Again, bring that arm up overhead, gaze up. And on that exhale, take it down, take the leg down. Go ahead and shake it out. Very nice. Other side. Now this is really just going to give us that strength. We're not really engaging our core here. I want you to engage the legs. So I still want you to sit up nice and tall. It may feel as though you're engaging that core, but you're engaging the legs here, engaging your sit bones, all right? So other side, bring the leg up, flex the toes back. Again, engage the quad. We want to lift through the kneecap. Keep breathing. Flex the toes back. I think we're good there. Let's bring the arm up overhead. So that left arm is going to come up. Bring it up overhead. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Keep breathing. And on that exhale, we're going to swap it out. Go over to the other side. Again, keep lifting through the knee. Gaze up. And on that exhale, let's lower it down. Lower the feet. Go ahead and pedal the feet. So we're bringing each heel up. Engage the calves. Very nice. Keep going. You can rock with it. All right, let's take it down. I want you to bring yourself all the way up on the top of your chair. We're going to extend those toes out in front of us. I'm going to come off to the side, extending those toes out nice and wide. So getting yourself nice and long here. Point the toes down. Bring the hands behind you to hold on to the seat. We're going to lift through the chest. We're not going to come off of the chair, but we're just going to lift through the chest. Lift up through the chest. Start to bring those elbows and shoulders back. So getting those shoulder blades to touch, almost as if you were trying to hold on to something that's in the center of your chest. You want to hold on to it. Bring those shoulders back. Point through the toes. Lift through the chest. You got this. Maybe give it a rock. And on that exhale, go ahead and bring it down. So we're going to begin to bring ourselves forward. Now, if you're in a chair with wheels, hopefully not, but again, you'll just stay right here, just keeping everything right here. If you can go a little bit deeper, again, keeping your balance, feet planted, you can start to bend yourself forward, keeping that slight bend into the knees. Lean your body down towards your toes. Maybe that knee and the nose may meet. Whatever's comfortable for you. Take 2 more breaths wherever you are. Release the shoulders from the ears. And on that inhale, slowly come back up. Rise up. Bring those arms up overhead. And on that exhale, we're going to bring our hands down. We're going to take our right leg, sweep it over towards the side. So we're already up towards our chair. Sweep that right leg over. Keeping those arms up, you're going to turn your hips towards the outside. Keep that opposite knee bent. We're opening our body to an L shape here. Bring those arms over towards the side. Open up your hips. We're going to open our arms out to our warrior arms. So open out to T arms. Gaze forward. If there's any issues with the shoulders, any rotator cuff, any shoulder pain, you can go ahead and just take those arms down and just open up your body this way. If not, you can go ahead and bring those arms out. Now we're going to float, we're going to reverse and come down. So reverse, inhale on your reverse, gaze up, you can hold on to the leg of the chair. On that exhale, take the hand to the outside of the foot and sweep it over. Get nice and long here. And reverse. And sweep it up. And reverse. And sweep it back down. You got this. 2 more. Keep going. Turn the bed up just a little bit for us. There we go. All right, hold it there. Bring both arms back up towards the center. Right in front of you. Bringing that knee towards the side. Hold it here. And on that exhale, we turn back towards the center of our chair. Take that knee in. We're going to go to the opposite side. So again, swap it out. Other side. We have our body in our L shape. Turn your hips towards that left knee. Release the shoulders away. On that exhale, open out towards a T shape here. Turning that gaze right over your front ring finger. And on that inhale, we reverse. Exhale, take the hand to the outside of the foot. If you're not able to bring it down towards the outside of the foot, it's okay to go ahead and place it here, wherever you are. And reverse. And inside of the foot. And reverse. And 2 more, just like that. And keep going. And come back to center. So we're going to bring that gaze right back over that left knee. So bring it back right up. And then turn your body towards the front of your chair. Bring that knee back in. On that exhale, we hinge forward with our bent knees, taking our thighs and our bellies to touch. Chin comes towards the chest. Now, if you're pregnant or maybe you just have a little bit more in the center, go ahead and give yourself some room. Open up. Get yourself enough room to come down into the center. Wherever you are, you want to make room. And on that inhale, as we slowly come back up, bring your arms up overhead. Exhale, take those hands behind you. Press into your sit bones as you bring your shoulders back. And on that exhale, come back onto your chair. Let's get those knees a little windshield wiper rock. Go ahead and rock them out. We're going to hug that right knee into our chest. Take the left foot, bring it down, hug the knee in. As you hold on to the outside of that foot, cross your leg over. I'm going to bring that knee down. Go ahead and relax here. Take a moment. Because we're getting ready to come forward. We're going to really stretch within that hip flexor. So just want you to give yourself a moment to get comfortable here. Now, even if this is a stretch enough, right? Maybe you take that foot down just a little, wherever you are. If you can hug it in and bring it over to a wide forward fold, that's great. Maybe you have to readjust with your knee, wherever you can. We're going to take our hands, bring them on our laps, and then just gently begin to come to a flat back. You'll know that you're at your point when you feel a stretch. We want to stretch. We don't want to feel pain. So just begin to lean forward with a flat back. So wherever you are, I'll come off to the side so you can see the side view. We just come to a flat back. And bring it back up. We're going to do that 2 more times. Bring it down. See if you can bring those elbows in towards the rib cage as you come down. Lift through the chest. And take it back up. And come down. Last one. Let's see if we can hold here. And if it's available to you, you can go ahead and bring those arms out. Extend them out overhead. Take 2 more breaths. And on that inhale, as we slowly come back up to a comfortable seat. Hug the knee into your chest. Give it a rock and lower it down. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So again, let's take that knee, hug it in. Go ahead and give your knee a rock. And then hold on to the foot as we cross it over. So again, get nice and comfortable wherever you are. Go ahead and let that thigh come down. Bringing that thigh down away from the belly. Get nice and comfortable. And then we'll begin to hinge forward. So again, placing your hands on your thighs. Lean forward. Nice flat back. Lift through the chest as you lean forward. Feel that stretch on the outside of the hip, the glutes, maybe even that lower back. Flex your toes back towards your body. Keep going. This feels really good to just stretch out for a second. Keep going. And on that inhale, come back up. Readjust, notice where you are. Bring it back down. Hold it here. Come down. And take it back up. And lower back down. And here's where we're going to hold. Bring your arms out. Feel that stretch. And on that exhale, take your hands back. Bring it up. All right, hold on to the knee. Give it a rock. Lower it down. Let's shake out our feet. Shake it out. All right. We're going to bring our feet flat on the ground. Go ahead and bring your heels up. We're going to do our chair pose, but within our seat. We're not going to stand up. We're not going to lift ourselves up. So bring yourself up towards the edge of your chair. Come on to the balls of your feet. So bring those balls of your feet, root them down, press your toes into the ground as we lift through our heels. Bring your knees together as much as possible. This is going to be our chair pose. We're going to sweep our arms up overhead. Sweep your arms up and bring your hands out in front of you. So sweeping those arms out, palms are going to be facing. If this is too much on your shoulders, again, any pain here within the shoulders, go ahead and make your Superman arms, taking your arms back. And as you do that, lift through the chest, bring the shoulder blades up, shoulder blades back. So whatever way feels comfortable for you, you can do it here, you can do it here, whatever feels comfortable. So we're going to begin to lower ourselves down and come back to this position. So I'm going to show you here as we lower down, come down, sweep it back, and bring it back up to the chair pose. All right, so float it down and sweep it back up. Float it down and sweep it up. Keep your heels up. 2 more. Float it down and sweep it up. And float it back down and bring it up. Hold here. Taking those hands to heart center if it's available. We're going to bring that right elbow to the outside of the left thigh. Bring your gaze up towards the elbow. Feeling that stretch. And on on that inhale, bringing it back to center, we're going to bring the opposite elbow to the outside of the thigh. Bring it around, bring it up. You got this. Gaze up towards that elbow. Keep breathing. And on that inhale, gently come back to center. We're going to sweep the arms back up overhead, gaze up. And exhale, lower the heels as we come to our forward fold. Readjust yourself in your seat if you need to. Tucking your chin into your chest. Release your head. And on that inhale, slowly curl yourself back up to a comfortable seat. You got this. Tap your toes. We're going to bring that right knee, bring it out towards the side. So bring that right knee out. Turn your hip towards that right knee. We're going to float that opposite foot back. So float the foot back. Get a stretch on that inner thigh in our warrior position. Readjust wherever you need to. If you're in a chair where your feet don't comfortably reach the ground, grab a block. Place it underneath of your foot, whatever's comfortable for you. Readjust your body. We're going to get comfortable here within this posture. And as we begin to take our arms up into our warrior one position, lift through the chest. So we're going to take our front hand, take it down towards our thigh. Sweep the top arm up towards the sky. Gaze up. Again, any shoulder pain or stiffness, go ahead and hold on to the back of the chair. But just lift up, gaze up. So the idea of this is being able to open up our neck, release our shoulders down and open up our neck. So if your arm is up, that's fine. If not, wherever you are, listen to your body. Give your body some grace here today. And on that exhale, we're going to bring that hand down. You can float it towards the foot or on the thigh. Sweep that back arm up overhead. So feel that stretch. Inhale, we're going to reverse one last time here. And exhale, take it down. We're going to take that back foot in first. So take the back foot in, bring the foot down, and take the front foot across. Give it a rock. Going to do that same thing on the opposite side. So again, take that foot, sweep it over. Take that other foot back. Readjust your body to the warrior position wherever you are. Turning your hips towards that front knee. Bringing your arms up towards your warrior position. Warrior one here. Again, that hand can come down wherever you are. Listen to your body. We're going to take that front hand, sweep it back towards the back thigh. Gaze up towards the front hand. Exhale, we're going to bring the hand down towards the foot or the thigh, wherever you are. So you can bring the hand down, sweep it over. And bring it back. And sweep it down. And bring it back. Our last one, sweep it down. And take it back. I'm going to bring that back foot in first. You can float that front hand down, bring the back foot, bring it back towards the front, and sweep the front foot back to center. Go ahead and give your knees a little rock. All right, here's where you need that strap. We're going to do one last stretch on our shoulders. If you have a strap, go ahead and grab it. If you don't have a strap, we can just use our arms and we can pretend. So if you have a strap, I'll show you here. You can grab your strap, have it out as wide as you can. If you have a metal buckle, go ahead and hold on to it so it doesn't hit you in the face. So we're going to bring our hands down. Allow the hands to rest towards the knees. The strap is going to rest in your lap. Our gaze is forward. On that inhale, we bring our arms up and bring it back. Bring it behind you as much as possible. And then we bring it back up overhead. So if you don't have a strap, right, I'm going to cue without the strap. So again, we bring it up, bring our arms up, and sweep our arms behind us. And if you don't have a strap, you can kind of cheat, right? Bring your arms back. And then sweep it back up and take it down. So that's if you don't have a strap. Again, bring the arms up and take it back. Open out the shoulders, get that stretch, and take it back. Maybe you have a towel, maybe you have something else. Bring it down. We have one more. I'm going to cue with the strap. Bring it up and take it out and bring it down. Maybe your arms come out this wide. Maybe they just stay at the top. That's okay. Wherever you are, and take it down. And release yourself here. Go ahead and give your shoulders a little rock. We're going to go from side to side this time. So if you have a strap, again, bring your arms out this way. We're going to go over to our right and then over to our left. If you don't have a strap, right, we bring it over. Again, bringing your hands out. This is going to make you hold on to those shoulders a little bit tighter. Bring the shoulders away from your ears. Other side. And bring it back. And take it back. And bring it back to center. One last one up overhead. Just lift up through the chest. Maybe take it back if that's possible. And then bring it back. And take it down. If you have your strap, go ahead and release it over towards the side. We're going to take our shoulders, give it a little rock. We're going to take that right arm, bring it up. Give yourself a pat on the back. Because you followed me over here towards this class. I appreciate you. And then we're going to grab the top of our elbow with the opposite hand. So maybe that hand doesn't come over towards that elbow. It's okay. Go ahead and just bring the hand to place on the head, wherever you are. So we're going to begin to just open up our shoulders, our chest. If you can hold on to the elbow, that's fine. If not, just hold on to the head and just hold it steady here, wherever you are. And on that exhale, we unwind. We bring the hands down. Give it a little shoulder rock. And we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. So bring that arm up. Give yourself a pat on the back. And again, you can hold on to that opposite elbow. Go ahead and bring that elbow back. If not, go ahead and hold on to the head, wherever you are. So if you're holding on to that elbow, remember to take that elbow just a little bit away from the ears. We want to get that stretch all along our arms. All right. And then release, unwind, lower it down. We're going to take that right arm, bring it across the left side, hold it here. And exhale, take it down. Other side, bring it across. So feel that stretch in your shoulders. We did a lot of work within our shoulders today. And take it down. Go ahead and give your hands a shake as if they were wet. Now I want us to come back to our feet. We're going to end with our soles of our feet. So I want you to hug the right knee back in towards your chest. Hold on to the foot, and I want you to take your thumbs this time, and you're going to press into the pads of your feet. So again, take your feet, you're going to press into the pads of the feet with your thumbs. So press in, give it a little press. If you have not been wearing heels this whole 2020, 2021, Your feet probably feel a lot better than they normally feel having to put heels on, go to work, things like that. If you have to wear heels every day and you have been wearing them consistently, I'm sorry. Or maybe I'm not sorry. Maybe you like to wear heels. I'm okay with not having to wear them since I've been home. I don't know how I'm going to act when I got to put heels on. I don't know. Come down to your heel. Again, pressing into the heel. I'm getting off topic, I know, but if you have not had to wear heels, you understand. I'm gonna have to remember how to walk in them. Other side. Again, bring in those thumbs. Hold on to the pads. We're pressing into the pads of our feet. We tend to have a lot of pressure that we put within our pads of our feet. So that's why we're pressing in, relieving some of that tension. Now we already opened up the circulation, bringing our fingers in between our toes. This is really opening up us just a little bit more. Come down towards your heels. And we're going to release it down. Go ahead and give your knees a little rock. Maybe windshield, maybe butterfly, whatever feels good to you. I'm rocking this butterfly today. And then I want you to step your feet out nice and wide. As wide as you can get them. Come up towards the edge of your chair. We're going to take our knees, let them fall in towards each other. Feel that stretch along the sides and top of your hip. Maybe you give yourself a rock just to get into it. Bringing your hands down, and then just come to stillness. Relax your shoulders. Settle into it. Maybe the knees don't touch. That's okay. Maybe you want to bring the knees together for them to touch. Whatever's fine. Bring your pinky toes up. So, pinky toes in the air. Almost grown up, but not quite. Keep breathing. Take one more full breath. And on that exhale, let's bring the knees up. Let's take the soles of the feet together this time. Butterfly your knees out. Again, we're still on the edge of our chair, just opening up your body here. A little counter stretch action. This is always really helpful. Release the shoulders, lift through the chest. Let's take a deep breath in through our nose. And exhale, open mouth. Let it all out. As we begin to just bring our knees up, closing our thighs up like a book. Give it a little rock from left to right. And as we begin to get ourselves ready for our final pose, you have two options. Do what feels good to you, but you can settle yourself here within your chair. Take your feet flat on the ground. Your hands are going to be down or maybe in your lap, palms up or down. And just get yourself settled here in your seated Shavasana. Or maybe you want to connect with the earth. We did not get off of the chair today, so maybe you want to get down and connect with the earth. And I invite you to do that if it's available, and if it's in your practice, you can take yourself down. I'm going to bring myself down onto my back. So I'm going to come down onto my back first, lay all the way down, take my knees, place them in the chair, readjust the chair, and relax my shoulders here. You do what feels good to you. And wherever you are, we take a deep inhale in through the nose. Exhale, open mouth, let it all out. I want you to release the tension from your toes, your ankles. Release your knees, let them get soft. Allow your hips to be open and relaxed. Uncurl your fingers. Release the tension on your hips. Relax your shoulders. If you're on the ground, invite your shoulders to surrender into the mat or the ground. Unclench your jaw. Relax your tongue. Soften in your eyes. Let your body relax here. I want you to think about maybe how you gracefully went through this practice. And even if it wasn't so graceful, that's okay. This is life. You get better every single day. You learn. I don't think there's any failures in life. There's lessons. So we go through it. We ask for grace. And we keep going. I want you to take another 2 breaths in silence, just taking that in. And when you're ready, begin to invite movement by gently wiggling your fingers and your toes. Inviting movement and awareness back into your body and back into this space. And if you've joined me on the ground, go ahead and take one knee off the ground at a time, both knees on the same side. Gently curl yourself over onto one side. And when you're ready, gently pushing yourself up to any comfortable seated position. And together, we take our hands to heart center. As we thank ourselves for committing to us and showing up for you. You did this for you. Allowing your body to move in different ways that maybe it hasn't moved in a while. Or maybe you felt different sensations that you haven't felt in other practices. Give yourself that grace. I thank you for giving me all of the grace today. And I can't wait to see you in the next practice. It's going to be a good one. Next practice. I have a special live coming up. Birthday special. Thank you so much for being with me and making this all possible. Namaste. I would like to thank you so much because, one, if it weren't for all of you who have allowed me to even be able to go live from my phone, I don't know what would have happened today. So, background, the internet was working. I could chat, but I guess it wasn't working enough for me to actually go live. It just was saying, going live, and it never did. That's the thing when you go live, right? It's always not going to be perfect, and you keep going. I could have said, I'm not going to go live today. It's a wash, forget it. But you persevere, you keep going, because that's what life is about. Sometimes it doesn't always work out how you want to. You may have a perfect plan, and it doesn't go as planned. But you keep going anyway. And that's what we did today. So I thank you for joining me here live from my phone, and thank you for even allowing me to be live, because it wasn't for all of you being able to have me to get to 1,000 subscribers, I wouldn't even be able to be live on my phone, and I don't know what I would do. I would have to figure it out, but with God's grace, He made sure it happened today. So I'm grateful for that. I thank you all so much. I'm going to have to come over to the side because I wanted to give you all the best viewing experience in order to look at the comments. So I'm just going to turn around for a second so that I can see the comments. I thank you all so much. Yes, thank you, Tamisha. I thank you so much, Mommy and B family. I thank you so much. Right, Tamisha, you've been 35 for several years now, right? Girl, okay. I know, right? I'm gonna stick with 31 for a little bit, and then I don't know, but that's coming up. And I'm going to do a birthday live for my birthday. We're going to practice together for my birthday. So that's going to be this Friday. Look, I had to think about when my birthday was. Oh my goodness, that's Friday. So we're going to do a live special class on Friday for my birthday. Flow it out with me because we're celebrating another rotation around the sun. I thank you so much for being a part of this class and being a part of my journey. I want to thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey. I will see you on Friday for a live class for my birthday, to celebrate my birthday. 31, y'all. So we're going to celebrate. I thank you so much, and I will see you on Friday. Have a great one. Have a great weekend. Happy May Day.